January monthly reset. I used to film monthly resets all the time in 2022, and then I got pregnant and gave birth in 2023 and kind of took a step back from filming these types of videos just because they are a little bit time consuming, and honestly I had no time to actually reset for each month in 2023, let alone sit down and film me resetting for the months. But now for 2024, I definitely want to get back to filming these types of videos because I love them, and I want to get back into my reset routine. When I do take the time to reset for every month, it helps me just feel a lot more organized and feel like I have my shit together. My son is now 9 months old and he's a little bit more independent. He's only taking 2 naps a day. I feel like I have a little bit more time to actually sit down and film these types of videos. I'm still trying to figure out the format that I want to do for these monthly reset videos. I know that in the past I used to do like goal setting, budgeting, creating my vision boards, things like that. I do want to switch it up a little bit as a little refresher. I haven't figured out what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to change. I feel like every monthly reset will be slightly different depending on what I have going on that specific month. So if you're new here, welcome to my monthly reset. If you are a OG subscriber, welcome back, and let's just get started. So I always like to start off these monthly resets by reflecting on my previous month. So now that we're going into February, I do want to reflect on January. January definitely started off rocky for us. My husband got sick, I got sick, and our baby boy got sick. So it was very rough. I want to say for the first 2 weeks of January, we were barely hanging on. If you have a little one and your little one has gotten sick in the past, then you already know how hard it is to take care of your sick baby, and then you're devastated as a mom because you hate seeing your baby being sick and you just want to take their discomfort away. But then on top of that, taking care of your sick child while being sick yourself is just a new level of exhaustion that I did not know existed. It sucked. I'd rather do the newborn phase all over again than have to live those first 2 weeks of January again because they were very difficult. And then the rest of January wasn't that bad. Once we recovered our health, we got back into our normal routine. My son is dropping a nap, so he's going from 3 naps to 2 naps, and that has been difficult as well because his sleep has been getting disrupted, his naps have been getting disrupted, and his nighttime sleep has been getting disrupted. So dealing with that has been rough as well. Honestly, I'm just glad that we're all healthy. I'll deal with sleep disruptions and sleep regressions all day as long as my son and my family is healthy. I also feel like January has lasted a million years. January has felt so freaking long. I don't know if it's because we were sick at the beginning of the year that it just made January feel like it dragged, but I feel like we've been stuck in January for 2 months. So I'm very excited for February, and I'm welcoming February with open arms. It's also the month of love. Valentine's Day is coming up. My niece's birthday is actually on Valentine's Day, so that's always fun. And I'm just very excited for the new month and to start fresh. I hope you guys had a better January than we did. Hopefully you guys had a better start to the new year. How did your month go? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to make this video interactive, so maybe I'll ask you guys some questions throughout the video and then you can answer them in the comments below. I think that would be really fun. But yeah, let me know how your month went. And now that we've taken the time to reflect on January, I want to take the time to set some goals for February. I just finished writing down my goals for February and I wanted to go over them with you guys. These are my goals. I did pink and red in honor of Valentine's Day. I divided my goals into 2 different categories. So I divided them into personal and work goals. Here are my personal goals. Read 6 books in February. Work out at least 3 times a week this month. One of my goals for 2024 is to get back into my workout routine. I really haven't worked out a lot since giving birth to my son last April, and I definitely want to get back into my workout routine. It definitely does wonders for my mental health and it just makes me feel strong. I want to ease back into my workout routine by starting out only working out 3 times a week. I just need to find the time. I feel like there's not enough time in the day, but we'll see. And then I wrote down I'm going to make time for myself this month, and this one is definitely going to be hard because if you're a mom, you know how hard it is to get time for yourself when a million and one things need to get done around the home. Obviously, you have to take care of your child, and then you have to be a wife. So there's just so many things that I feel always need to get done. But I do want to take the time at least once a month to just do what I want to do. Maybe go to the bookstore alone, or maybe go on a walk alone, or just have like a long everything shower and not have to worry about anything. Just taking some me time. I definitely want to make the time to do that at least once in February. And then I also wrote down that I want to meal plan / prep every week this month. Before I had a baby, I was so good at meal planning and meal prepping, and ever since having my son, I've gotten so bad at meal planning, and I normally just buy a bunch of random stuff every week for groceries. But I want to take the time to meal prep because I feel that I will have more time to do things that I need to get done or things that I want to do if I meal prep ahead of time instead of having to cook every meal from scratch. Especially now that my son is eating solids, it's just going to make my life so much easier if I take the time maybe on Saturdays or Sundays to meal prep for the week. Definitely want to get back to that in February. And then my last personal goal is to start planning my son's 1-year birthday celebration. I cannot believe he's turning 1 in April. It makes me so sad that he's grown up so fast, but I'm also so grateful that he's a healthy boy and that he is thriving. Oh, it's bittersweet to see your little one grow up. But yeah, I definitely want to start planning his 1-year birthday celebration. I am not gonna go crazy with a huge birthday party. I know that much. I'm actually thinking of taking him on vacation every year for his birthday and doing just something fun as a family. But I haven't really decided yet if I want to do something in Florida or if I want to go somewhere else. I don't know, but I definitely want to start planning what we're going to do to celebrate his 1-year birthday. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated with that. And then for my work goals, I just put down 3 that I wanted to surpass all of my January YouTube metrics. So the amount of money that I made, the subscribers I gained, the views, all those metrics, I want to surpass them in February. And then I put down that I wanted to upload at least 3 times a week on YouTube and upload at least 5 times a week on Instagram and TikTok. So either reels or just random TikToks. I want to do a better job of filming mini vlogs for TikTok and Instagram. I love sharing my motherhood journey, but it's so hard for me to vlog my day-to-day life. 1, it's super repetitive. I do the same thing every single day. And 2, I don't want to have a camera placed in front of my son, and I want to keep him off the internet as much as possible. I know it's really hard, especially since I do share some of my life online, but I have a hard time vlogging day to day because I don't want him online. I haven't really figured out the balance of vlogging my daily life as a mom, but also keeping him offline as much as possible. Hopefully this year I'll find that balance, but it's a lot easier for me to do like little short vlogs on TikTok and Instagram. So I want to do more of those in 2024. So hopefully I can commit to that filming and upload schedule. We'll see. Those are my goals for February, keeping it very simple. Now that I've set my goals for February, I do want to take the time to create a vision board. I love creating vision boards. If you used to watch my monthly resets back in 2022, then you know I would always create a vision board to match my goals for that specific month. And that's something that I do want to continue doing. I did not do that at all last year, but this year I definitely want to get back to creating vision boards. I love it. So much fun. And I feel like it also helps me keep my goals front and center, especially since I set my vision boards as my desktop wallpaper and my iPhone wallpaper. Very helpful. Definitely take the time to create vision boards. But I normally just go on Pinterest and find cute aesthetic photos that match with my goals for the month. Lately, I've been liking mixing my own photos with the photos that I find on Pinterest, just so it's a little bit more personal. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Just go on Pinterest, find some aesthetic photos and create my vision board. I like to create my vision board on Canva. I used to use PicMonkey, but honestly, I've been loving Canva a lot lately, and it's actually free. I used to pay a monthly subscription for PicMonkey. I think it was like $14 or $15 a month. I actually stopped that subscription and went to Canva, and I don't know why I didn't use Canva before because I really like it. The free version fits my needs perfectly. Grab your laptop, grab your iPad, whatever it is that you use, and let's create our vision boards together. my vision board is now complete and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks so cute. I set it as my wallpaper on my laptop, and then I also set it as my lock screen on my phone. I have like 2 different versions of the wallpaper. I think it came out so cute. Half of the pictures on my vision board are photos that I've taken and that are part of my everyday life, and then the other half are just cute little aesthetic photos that I found off Pinterest that I thought tied my whole vision board together. Creating vision boards always inspires me so much. It's a little bit therapeutic, if I'm being honest. It's just girl things, you know, girl things. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. So we reflected on January, set goals for the new month, and we also create a vision board to match those goals. So now I want to update my reading journal. This is something that I never did in the past, but I've decided to keep a reading journal for 2024. I recently found a cute but simple digital reading journal on Etsy. I think it was only like $2 and I'm obsessed with it. And I want to take the time now to set it up for February, and I'll give you guys a quick little tour of the reading journal. Again, this is something that I've never done before, but I think it'll be really fun, especially since I do read a lot. And I think keeping a digital reading journal is just going to help me keep better track of my books. I don't know if you guys hear my son playing in the living room. He's in the stage where he smacks everything and it's cute, but it's very loud. So I just updated my book journal. In the month of January, I read Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, The Gram of Fact, Hunting Adeline, The Play, and The Dare. If you want to know what my thoughts were on that book, definitely check out my monthly reading wrap up. I will have it linked down below for you guys. But I just added those books to my book journal, and then I started adding some of the books that I plan to read in February. And I just love how this looks and how it turned out. It's honestly so much fun to update this book journal. There's so many tabs on the side that are so useful to keep track of your reading. The index tab, which is like the table of contents, has a bunch of different categories that are so helpful. We have my library, which is what you guys just saw, and every tab is hyperlinked. So every time you click on a tab, it takes you directly to the corresponding page. So then we go back to the index. There's like the monthly reading tab, monthly reflection. Then we have favorites. And then there's also different categories on their trackers. There's reading logs, what I'm currently reading, did not finish, which I need to update this tab now that I remember because I DNF'd Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo in January. So I definitely need to update this page. That is my updated reading journal. I will have this template linked below. I got it from Etsy, and if I remember correctly, it was only like $2. I did get it while it was on sale, so I don't know if it's still on sale, but I highly recommend. And if you want a more detailed reading journal tour, I'll have the video that I did a few months ago, or I think it was last month actually, where I shared my reading goals, and then I give you guys a little tour of this reading journal as well in that video. I'll have that linked down below for you guys. Hey you guys, it is the next day, and I just realized that I never did an outro for this video, so I'm going to do the outro now. My necklaces are all tangled. But yeah, that is pretty much it for my monthly reset. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.